It's heavy?
It's not heavy.
It's fake.
She's sturdy, bro.
But it has a fucking, it's a concrete block on the bottom.
For real?
It's solid down there.
We gotta move the...
You could put it, no.
Where's the bird? Right here. Oh, damn.
Welcome back, ladies and germs. Today is episode 9 of Lumberjack Cowboys. Today we have a drink brought by Edgar.
No.
You brought it.
No. Not my government name.
Oh, what? What did I say, Monty?
Yeah, just started from Monty.
We've never said Monty on the show.
I say Edgar, double G. That's not his government name either.
Oh, that's true.
Edgar?
Yeah, just say
Edgar, double G.
No D.
Edgar?
Edgar.
What?
Edgar.
Bruh. If you hear that, that's like... Okay, whatever, I guess.
Just say Monty. Just say Monty.
You said not my government name. I fucking hate you.
Bro, this is... Yeah.
I was like, damn, what the fuck do we call him then?
Alright, I'm not even gonna say that shit anymore. Alright. This guy. Welcome back, ladies and germs. Today's episode 9 of Lumberjack Cowboys. Today's drink is Monaco.
Yeah, it's called Monaco Cocktail. It's Sun Crush. This one is I think this has like different varieties, not in flavor, but as in the type of alcohol that's actually in it. This one has
Tequila.
2 shots of tequila. I don't know how accurate that is,
2 shots
but
of vodka.
yeah, this has tequila. I know this brand also carries some that have rum, vodka, and I think another one that has gin or something. But yeah, I got this from a store where that one of my friends works at. So let's give this a shot. I hope it's not. Doesn't taste like a seltzer. Oh, okay.
This has 2 shots in it?
Yeah, I think I could taste it.
I'll let you know right now. I get drunk off of these real quick.
Where do you get the 2 shots from?
On the box, it says right there, two shots in every can. Look, check the other side. It says tequila, 2 shots in every can, gluten free.
For all you gluten-free
Tequila
addicts.
and orange liquor. Which is like
What's orange liquor? Like
just like
just liquor? Fermented orange juice?
I don't know. It's like the one like when you make the Mexican candies, you know how you use watermelon schnapps?
Oh yeah.
It's
Okay.
like that. I'm guessing like
Okay.
as far as orange.
They could have. Okay, I like it, but it could have been better.
Yeah.
Could have been better.
But honestly for 12 ounces, 9%, that's pretty
Packs a punch for
Yeah.
a little can.
pretty steep.
Put 3 of these back. You could knock 3 of these back easily.
So 8. What is it? Not 8. Almost a whole ounce. Right? Almost a whole ounce is Is that right? What's 9 times 12? 108. So yeah, over an ounce. Over an ounce of this is
Alcohol.
tequila. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shot, bro. That's
Wait, that's one shot.
one
ounce?
shot is about an ounce.
So they lied.
One shot is an ounce.
Give or
just did
take who your
So that means
bartender
there's
is.
2 ounces of alcohol.
No, I did the math already. 9% of 12 fluid ounces is.
All right, man. I don't really think it matters.
Do the math on the volume.
think-
stuff,
I
but
think
no,
the-
you're right.
I
You're
think
right.
the story is that it's 9%. We're gonna get fucked up, all right?
Not with one.
Oh, but like one person with the 4-pack, which this is, drinks all of them within like a span of 2 hours. That's a hell of an afternoon.
That's good.
That'd be a hell of a Tuesday.
I like it, but I wouldn't see myself drinking it.
Yeah.
But that's
No.
only because it has.
Like the beginning is sweet, and then at the very end, like once it goes down, it's like that little like sour taste of like actual like liquor. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't really think it's a go-to drink.
I mean, I'm a fin. It's not seltzer, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah, no, we can finish it. but
This
It's like one of those that
seltzer was like
it's
battery
one of those
acid
like at
for
the end
you.
of the party. It's the last.
This is the last one's in the cooler.
And it'll go down
you
smooth.
know, and you're like, oh, well, I guess I'll drink it.
The
Yeah.
sun is up at this point. I'll drink whatever's handed to me.
All right, so we're in here in this new environment because our studio's getting remodeled. We don't know how long it's gonna take, but we're getting some serious improvements over there. So that's what we're doing. We don't know when it's gonna get done, but
We had to scramble last minute.
yeah.
Try to find a new spot.
Yeah, the contractor said that he was supposed to show up next week, but he showed up today. So it's whatever.
I don't know, man. What you said they have tequila and what else?
So this is a tequila one. They have one. It's I don't remember what the name of it, but it's basically adios motherfucker.
There's this other liquor store that's on the north side. Damn, bro, I shouldn't even brought it up. They have this really good I guess in English you could say beef jerky, carne seca.
Okay.
It's badass.
Where's this liquor store? Big fan of beef jerky over
Airline.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'ma find
You
it.
ever heard of Golden Seafood?
Yeah, I
Right
have.
across the street. You
shouldn't-
heard of it?
You shouldn't have told me. You shouldn't. I'm gonna buy them out.
You never heard about the little liquor store?
No.
Well, anyways, they're known for like being like a Hispanic-owned liquor store, so they want to justify bringing in a pack of caguamas from Mexico and selling like how many come like in the box, like the actual carton?
2012.
12?
12. Yeah.
12?
12.
They want to justify selling 12 caguamas for like over $120 because they're Mexican.
That doesn't make it. They're made the same way here.
Yeah, but you know how Mexico is. They're
Yeah.
authentic, you know. But
It's whatever.
yeah, they have a bunch of shit like that. They have like 24 cartons of Modelo, same shit, like over $60, something like that.
Well, they're probably overpricing because they probably had to pay extra because you have to return the glass.
Yeah, but even then, realistically, for like the prices that for them paying him coming from over here,
I think so
it's
because
not
then
like it makes a difference.
they have to pay taxes on every single one.
I don't
Yeah,
know. But who knows? Anyways, they got some really good beef jerky. They got a spicy lemon pepper, regular lemon pepper.
I don't think I've had beef jerky.
You're crazy. Are you serious?
I'm serious.
No, but yeah, you have. Like you never had like what's the
Jack
famous-
Links.
Yeah,
No.
Jack Links.
No.
Never had like a Slim Jim.
No. Those have
Well,
always
well,
looked
that's
nasty
different
to me.
because
That's
here,
literally
here is
not even-
chewy.
yeah,
Here's chewy.
yeah, that's not-
Mexican beef jerky
Well, it's just dry
is straight
fajita.
up dry.
It's just dry fajita in
It's
it.
actually asesina.
You can make. You don't. It doesn't have to be beef. You can make it out of anything. You ever have deer beef jerky? That is.
I haven't
It's
had
really.
any beef jerky.
Of course not.
that's
It's
another
really
type of
fucking
beef
good
jerky.
though.
Okay.
No, but
We gotta go hunting for that.
yeah.
They actually like dry it. My grandpa he used to dry it like at his house. We would walk into their kitchen and they had like strings of meat like hanging like on their ceiling. It was there for a while. That's like the old school like method of drying it. I don't know, bro. Every sip that we take is just like
I could taste it.
like alcohol.
It-
And
I,
alcohol.
no, I'm not gonna lie. I slowly have felt it creep into my skin, and I don't know if I'm gonna like it myself by the end of it.
You're not gonna like yourself by the end of it.
Honestly, bro, you know what these would be badass for? I don't know about this flavor because I'm not a big fan of it because it's just like it doesn't really come to my attention. But if we find like another flavor that's good, these are like a good pregame drink.
For what though?
Like whatever.
For anything, just
Yeah.
it's 2 shots
the
of
the
tequila,
whole
and you just
point
take
of a
them down.
pregame is to get fucked up.
It's just to get a buzz and then
Yeah.
go drink what you
All
prefer.
right.
like buzzball. Buzzball is something that we've been meaning about doing on the show for a while.
Oh yeah, we
never
have
had.
it. Yeah. Pregame for what? I don't know what. Because whenever I don't
Bro,
I don't
it's not like the
pregame.
drink's gonna get you in a specific mood for
no because I don't
anything.
pregame. I don't pregame on purpose.
We're gonna pregame for our special guests whenever we have them on. We're gonna be the only ones who have.
We're gonna be drunk.
We're gonna be drunk and he's gonna be sober.
He's gonna be like, what the hell?
He's gonna. It's gonna be such a twist. He's gonna have no idea. It's gonna be fun.
We're gonna be like, we drank all the drinks before you came in.
So I hope you brought your own and some more for us.
Damn.
Damn, imagine he's like, oh, it's cool. I was prepared. I got fucked up before I got here too.
He's like, yeah, bro, my own. Look.
Yeah. Anyways, we got a floor man today.
Yeah. So Florida man. Most people tend to rob a gas station or a store with a gun or a knife or something. Florida man decided to make a beer run with an alligator in one hand. So pretty simple, how you would think. Walks in the store, one hand, walks up to the counter, asks the lady, "Do you have any beer left?" She's pointing to the beer. Someone beats into the beer, and he's like, So you're gonna take the last bit of beer, and the dude's like, yeah, I'm gonna take the last bit of beer. He he flashed the alligator towards him, and I guess the dude got scared, let go of it. Man just took the beer, went to the counter, and then he was arrested later on and charged with a 3rd-degree felony. I don't know exactly for what.
Assault with a deadly
Assault with a
object?
deadly object, maybe.
So security footage?
Oh,
or-
but he was I don't know if it's security footage or like a POV of someone doing it. He was arrested and then also charged with 1st-degree misdemeanors of illegal possession of an alligator and illegal exhibition of dangerous wildlife and cruelty to animals. So not only was he being a douche to society, he's being a douche to wildlife. So
I have a question. If you just grab a wild animal, it's endangerment to the animal.
Yeah.
if you grab it and you're
depending where they're at.
if you just grab it and you're walking around with it, it's an endanger because no one knows what you're gonna do with it.
So like, what if you get a wild, like you see a wild horse out like in a pasture?
Well, that's different because there's no wild pastures here. Wild is like by definition is like out of like county lines.
So let's say you're at is there horses in Yellowstone?
I don't know.
Or let's just say there was.
But I think that would be endangerment because that's technically
It's a national park.
Yeah, that's
Though they have different
technically
laws.
government property.
They have
Yeah.
They have different laws, or there are laws that not only apply to the national park. You also have like federal laws that stack on top of
Because
that.
you have to think about it like this: like land, it's not the Wild West anymore. You can't just like
Show up, shoot the dude, and it's like it's mine now. Where's
Yeah,
it? Well, all you need
like,
is the deed,
at
whatever
this
the
point,
deed.
every land is owned either by
The
someone
government
or the government.
Yeah.
You know, so
Damn.
But yeah, I guess I'm gonna try that. I wonder how effective it is. Oh, he's dumb. He should have threw the alligator, left it like as a decoy, like haha, and then took off.
be like, hey, can you hold this from me real quick?
Leave it at the door. Make sure no one leaves.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
But then you get a hostage.
No. It's not a hostage situation because you're not there, and you're not asking for ransom or anything.
But so you're not stealing the beer.
You're stealing the beer. You're still making
so
a beer
you grab
run.
the beer and just walk out with it, leave the crocodile or alligator on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then depending on how the cops work, the only thing you should be charged with is a beer run, which depending on the beer, you'll be out the next day. So it doesn't really matter unless you're gonna charge them for the endangerment of the crocodile, alligator, whatever it was.
But if you walk in with the alligator or crocodile or whatever, would you even want to leave them? I'm pretty sure at that point you're attached. You don't.
You have emotional connection with the
yeah,
alligator.
you're not
On the walk to the store, he named them and everything.
You're not gonna leave your boy there.
Damn. Not
Yeah, damn.
I don't know if you've ever been there, but there's been situations where someone, like, I'd be drinking, right, and a random person walks up to me, he's like, you want some more beer? And I'd be like, sure, right? And the guy would be like, oh, well, what do you want? 12-pack, 18-pack, 24-pack. And you say, let's say I say it 18-pack. He's like, all right, it's going to be $10. I'm like, huh, okay, right? And then guy comes back hour later with the 18-pack for $10.
Yeah.
It's a steal.
That's a
steal.
Literally.
it's a
That's
steal.
a
No
steal.
pun intended.
So this guy, every now and then, he'll go to random gas station and just grab a case of beer, leaves it and sells it to people.
Man, they used to do that shit at my job all the fucking time. That's why one of my coworkers got fired. Can I say,
Bro,
man?
he was probably doing it to him.
Maybe.
He was probably doing it to him.
That's probably why it took so long to get there.
Man, it's so. Cause look,
Cause I've been there. I've seen this play out. You know.
yeah,
like,
and it's literally it'll play out.
Like,
The way someone explains it to you, it sounds unbelievable, but it's literally how it happens.
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not a vigilante.
I don't-
Man. I'm not about a.
Exactly.
I thought a
I'm
guy
not
was
a
just
Brazil guy,
offering me
nothing,
beer that
you
he
know?
already had.
Right. You
Yeah.
would think. No, but I don't know what happened in order for this to happen, but you're not allowed to chase anyone out of a store with if they're selling merchandise. It doesn't matter what it is. You as an employee are not allowed to do it.
But you'll get fired if they do it too much?
You'll get fired. You'll get fired.
That's
I don't know why.
Someone's gotta take the hit.
Exactly. But they're like, yeah, we're not going to allow that to fall on our hands, and then you blame us, and, fuck you. You're not getting money out of us is basically what it is. But they can literally walk in, stuff their fucking pockets to the I mean, like, shit hanging out. Whatever they can carry out the door, it's theirs. It's theirs. It doesn't matter what it is. They could take a whole fucking rack with them. I mean, it'd be a much more of a charge, and the cops would definitely look for it because the fucking rack itself costs more than whatever's on it. But if they manage to take a rack out of the door with their bare hands, we're not allowed to physically stop them.
But do they all put like a thief, like
A picture?
Yeah.
That motherfucker, yes. And guess what? The dude will show up 3 months later and he'll go back to doing what the fuck he does.
But if they come back in,
it's not like someone that's there shopping for like a hot dog is gonna recognize them or anything.
no, but like if you like, let's say you,
If I recognize him, yeah, I'm like, hey, bro, you gotta get the fuck out.
But what happens if they don't leave?
But
This is what I gotta do. Oh my fucking
they just
god!
post a new updated picture.
This is what I gotta do. I'm gonna call the cops. Grab the crusty ass star phone. Proceed to dial 911. On the phone, waiting for this bitch to get picked up. Watching him walk out of the fucking cooler with a fucking 24 pack in one hand and a 24 pack in the other hand. Him nodding with a big ass smile on his face. Walking out the door. Cops haven't even answered yet.
This is not legal
So
consultation
you're telling me-
about what will happen if you choose to do any of these actions.
But
It's just-
it is a lot easier to steal from retail stores, especially gas stations, convenience stores, than you think. As long as it's let me put it like this. A major company like Shell, Conoco, something like that, not your mom and pop shop where they have their own set of rules, you're going to get away with a lot of stuff.
Like a come and go?
I don't know how. You threw me off.
Bro, we're in Texas. We don't have that shit here.
I think we do.
I think there's a few like around the place.
I think
There's
we
a
do.
fucking Pemex in Pasadena.
There's a Pemex in Denver Harbor.
That's lit.
You're telling me I could save a lot of money.
But here's the thing. Once like if you do it frequently to one store and they're losing money because of you, they will actively do something about it and they'll set you up.
I didn't say I was gonna do it.
I'm not saying you, but said person eventually racks up enough money that it's a felony. Even a 3rd-degree felony is a felony. They'll have the cops sit outside in a fucking unmarked car or something. You come inside, you walk out with whatever you're doing. Cops arrest you outside. We don't lose the merchandise. And that's the crazy part. They're fucking insured, so they're not losing, a crazy amount of money. But if it happens often enough, they're like, hey, we're losing money.
We're getting tired of them.
Hey, you know how it's So I've never stolen alcohol from like any place.
I was you've never stole anything, pussy.
Well, no, I have, but like they stopped selling beer like at 1, right? Or like at 2.
I think actually
It's at
supposed to be
12.
Oh well,
Small mom and pop shops.
They'll probably do it till about 2:00.
Yeah.
no, well, I was with someone. It was probably almost 2 a.m. The person I was with had run out of Twisted Teas, so we went to the gas station. We didn't realize what time it was, but we went.
Hey, sometimes when you're out like early, like you lose track of time and you still think it's still early, and then
No, but
before you know it, it's actually late.
we went in and we got the Twisted Teas. The guy was like, "Oh, I can't sell y'all these anymore." And the person I was with was like, "Why not?" And like, "Oh, it's almost 2 a.m." And they were like, "But I'll give you like $200 extra just so you can give me the Twisted Teas." We're going for like 6 Twisted Teas. I was like, I will just leave you $200, and then I'm gonna put it. She was like, "I'm gonna put the $200 by the hot dogs. We're gonna leave with the Twisted Teas, and you later, if you want, you go get the money." And he was like, "Nah, I can't do that, this and that." And he was like, "There's a Texaco down the street, around the corner, down the street. They'll probably sell it to you." We walked out the store, and I was like, "My cousin lives down that street. There's no Texaco right there." The person I was with was like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes back inside and is like, "Why are you lying to me?" "I'm going to leave the money here, and I'm taking the Twisted Teas. Give me a bag." Got the bag, got the Twisted Teas, and we left. That's the most dangerous thing I've probably ever done. I'm lying. It's not. But I don't steal. And that's basically...
Bro, you know what? Speaking of which, I was finished. I got a badass story.
Is that stealing?
Yes,
No.
it's
No,
not
look,
stealing.
man, honestly,
It's not stealing, but
they say they can't do that for like camera purposes,
and it's not even camera purposes. It's for it's like actual
their license.
Yeah, it's
the
actual
TABC.
licensing.
Oh,
It's just how it's for the well-being of the public. They don't want you cracking your fucking 12 beer at 2 a.m. and then going out for a fucking another beer run at 4 in the morning.
Where'd you buy your beer? Oh, well, I just came to buy beer because I bought it from here right now.
Boom,
They
cop
stopped selling
show up.
beers 2 hours ago. Yeah, but he sold it to me.
Cop show up. That bro, people go to federal prison for this shit.
not when we left. I was like, hey, just make sure you don't go to like any of these stores in this intersection.
No, not anytime soon.
Yeah. No, bro, that's crazy, bro. That's like kind of like one of the downsides from like having bars and stuff. Like, yeah, like
You'll get people like that.
yeah. If you have like funds, to make that happen, it's a great investment opportunity, because there's always people that want to drink.
People always want to drink.
But that's like the
Also a bad thing.
liability risk,
Because
that people, bro, trust me, from the times that we've gone out, that we've gotten like. Thankfully, we always have the Uber, like reserved ahead of time, like pickup spot, like, hey, meet us here, or taxis and stuff. But
Taxi.
yeah, like, hey, I'm going out, like,
Right, yeah.
I've
got
got
in a
reserved
taxi.
ahead of time.
But there are people who go to bars regularly on a daily basis, even, and they just drink their fucking souls out. And
Yeah,
they-
no,
they're
but that's what I'm saying.
and
Like,
they'll-
we've seen that they don't
leave.
overserve you, and thankfully nothing's ever happened.
At some point, it's like that. I know you by first name. Your Uber's outside. Such and such is gonna walk you out. Like, it's a regular thing. for some
There's
people.
like famous stories, like that one kid, they call him like the influenza kid or something like that. That one like 16-year-old that crashed and like killed a family, and that he tried to like flee to Mexico.
Yeah. I heard about that.
When was this?
This was like in San Diego because he was close to the border. He was able to drive there.
New Mexico, bro.
Somewhere real close to the border where he was able to be found at the border before like the sun even fully came up.
Yeah.
But like New Mexico to what? Juarez, isn't it? I think Juarez is
I don't
right
know,
next
bro,
to.
but he was.
How did he not make it?
No,
He was packing all his clothes.
Drunk,
No,
bro. He was
I
drunk.
think if I'm not mistaken, he tried to flee like after a court hearing.
Oh, he was. They were probably like, oh, you're getting like 20 years in prison.
No. This is like before then. This is like where he got like bond, and as soon as he got bond.
So like, here's your next hearing for what we're gonna try you
Oh,
with.
okay.
He was fleeing. That's what does it make you a fugitive?
Yeah. Evading.
And then had he made it across the border, it would have been a federal crime. It would have been so much worse for him.
If they catch you.
Nah,
and
well-
honestly, there's points where they actually do cross the border.
Yeah.
But once you cross
Mexico
the border,
grants permission.
Yeah, extradition.
Yeah. They'll catch you.
but that's if he gets caught for something else over there.
No.
Even if you're like immediately across the border, I think I'm gonna say a lot of times.
Don't think just because you're over the border and you're like, oh, I made it, I'm gonna stay here the night at a hotel. No, they'll go knocking on the hotel door, and it's gonna be like
because the
U.S. Marshals.
Yeah,
going
like
to
the
get
border, the people that work the border, U.S., Mexico, whatever, they have to coexist together. So if they're looking for somebody, it's like somebody looks odd. Of course, it's easy to spot, but they have to work together, or else there's like too much chaos.
There's this one show, bro. It's an old show on FX. FX used to have a whole lot of badass shows. Remember, like the one that was like the strain that was like worm or something that like parasites.
No.
Nah, buddy.
Oh, well, anyways, that's one of them. But this other show on there was that there was a body dead, half on the U.S. side, half on the Mexico side.
It's an international crime.
Yeah,
at that
so
point.
they were like trying to like figure out who's exactly like the jurisdiction belonged to.
Damn.
That's almost like the what's that the name of that movie?
Bro, but that
Super
used to be
Troopers.
popular,
You ever seen Super Troopers?
No.
Forget about it.
Not if we go back to drinking and going out, right?
Oh, if you want, we're actually supposed to say the most, because you said that's the most dangerous thing I've ever done.
It's not.
Actually, it's not.
It's not, but that's like that's not even. It's basically stealing because there was no actual tendering of the alcohol.
Bro,
The money just got lost at the
That's
at the
what I'm
hot
saying.
dogs.
We're going in loops, bro. They
No, but either
they
way-
do this on their own terms. There's people where they're like, oh, you know what? I'll sell to them. Like,
I get- whatever, but no.
think
I'm
about
not
it. The
talking about that.
cashiers
But
keep all the tips.
But I was someone who worked as an assistant manager and handled the money. As long as your register isn't short by a crazy amount, they're not gonna go back to look at every single transaction you have.
Oh,
But it's not short.
But it's not gonna be short because you got money from them, even if
Yeah,
the item
and
wasn't
you keep the tip.
exactly. Even if the money, even if what wasn't scanned, it doesn't show up. They're not taking account into your inventory is matching up with whatever the fuck you. But if they're not losing like crazy money, they're not gonna take notice into you. You know, giving a beer here and there.
Say if in one day the store sells like $500 worth of product and you somehow end up with like $570, it's because they're like, oh well, he sold
this. Someone may have overcharged. They got something else.
yeah.
It all, and then by the end of the week, it all balances out. If it comes out short, they'll go back and they'll rigorously click through the cashier cameras. Matter of fact, one of my coworkers got caught, but he was doing it so blatantly, like taking money out of the register. Like, I trained the dude on the register. I was like, all right, this is how it was like. If I'm not here, this is how you open a register. Just easy. It's stupid easy to open a register once you know how. He would open his register, look at it, count his money, and you're only supposed to have so much. Of course, he would have more than he's supposed to. Close it, walk around, not do anything, go back to the register. This is like a span of like 30 seconds. Open the register, count the money, slip a 20, keep it in his hand, put it in his pocket, walk around, and then go do something. Come back like an hour later, and then go to a different register, do the same thing. And because he was using my assistant manager number, so he could get access to anybody's register. So he would go to different registers and just slowly just take money. Did it for like 2 days straight. Eventually, they found out. Came into work the next day. Only they called him. They're like, "Hey, slow day. Don't come into work today." He's like, "Don't come into work today. It's slow." Next day comes in.
Hold that thought.
Yeah. So he came in the next day for his shift, and he was on his way to the back, and they're like, "Hold on, don't clock in yet. Just come to the back real quick." I don't know. I was doing my job. I was like, I know what's gonna happen next. Not even 10 minutes goes by. See him walking out the door, and I was like, damn. So he's gonna get arrested or what? He's like, no, he's either gonna get arrested or he got to pay back all the money he stole within a matter of like 2 days. Well, I only saw like 2 days worth of like footage, but he did it for like, I want to say almost a week, almost a full week. He stole like damn near $800 out of just the registers. And at that point, it would have been enough for, I think a felony. Enough for him to go to jail for a little bit. But I think he paid it all back. Don't really care. Dude was kind of an asshole.
On the way out, I would have taken some more money at the cash register.
He never got the fucking clock in, bro.
What I was trying to get to was that I went out.
For the most dangerous experience?
No. I went out this past weekend. For the first time in 3 months.
No, because that's what we're talking about. We were talking about the.
Oh no, I wasn't
handing out the Twisted Tea. Like that was my most dangerous experience. Actually, no, it's not. Scratch that. It's not.
But no. I've done other things. I wouldn't say dangerous, but a little more than that. Yeah. But no, I wasn't. No, I was gonna say that because we were talking about alcohol and going out and stuff. I went out for the first time in 3 months.
Alcohol, okay.
I went out for the first time in 3 months, and I invited one of my homeboys, right? Because he never goes out, and
motherfucker's always on vacation. Why does he need to go out?
He was on vacation.
Motherfucker's always on vacation.
So, me and Sammy, we got to the place that we're going to, right? Because I had to claim my table that I got, and my homeboy shows up, and he's like, "Where's everybody else?" I was like, "Oh, they always get here late. Just don't worry about it. Just go ahead and get a drink." He's like, "What do you have?" And I'm telling him, "Oh, I have a strawberry margarita." But mind you, these strawberry margaritas are strong. Like you've tried them, right?
Yeah. No, I think I have. I've tried taste tested, but I've never. My own.
These things are strong.
I've never gotten my own actual like. At that point, what is it like the cup? It's like easy like 16 ounces.
Yeah, probably more. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big cup.
But no, yeah. So he got that right. He starts drinking. He's like, "Oh, I could feel it," and I'm like, "You're in for a long ride. This isn't nothing yet." He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like,
"Yeah, because usually whenever he used to drink with him and his in his GF, they usually just get 2 buzz balls, and it's like it's cheaper if you buy the third one. They're like, yeah, we're only gonna drink the 2, and I was like,
One each.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, and that's all. That's their whole night.
What?
That's their whole
and
night.
I would like while I'm at work, like I would clock out at 11. They'd show up. It'd be like 8 o'clock, and I'd see them out like at a bar or something. They'd have like their first drink at like midnight. I was like, bro, I sold you your first drink at like 8:30, bro. That is crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they are 14%. I guess it all depends.
But
like
even,
your tolerance.
but even still, if you're going out to a bar, you would. Why would you start off that heavy if you're not a heavy drinker?
Maybe they were like hanging on for the ride as much as they could.
Nah, but he's right. They don't drink like that.
Okay, so he was like, "What do you mean? Like, why is it gonna be more than this?" I'm like, it's the table I have is 12 seats, 12 people. I know at least 6 of them are each gonna get a mimosa tower. I'm gonna get 2, and I'm also gonna get a bottle. So just to let you know, that's nothing. But I'm like, if you don't want to drink, just tell me that right now. I won't force you to drink. I'll tell everybody here not to give you anything. He's like, all right, cool. That's a bet. I'll let you know. Throughout the whole day, because mind you, we got there at 1. And the whole day, I kept reassuring, like, hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm good. And then everything started dying down. And then everybody was doing like their last cheers with the last mimosa tower that we had. And I'm like, we're missing someone, right? And my cousin was like, oh, I think he went to the restroom. I was like, oh, let me go check up on him, see if he's good. I went in the restroom. Didn't see him.
The motherfucker leave?
No, hold on. I came back outside. I was like, are you sure he went to the restroom? They're like, yeah, did you check the stall? I was like, no, I didn't check. I'm going to go back. And I was like, hey, Sammy, come with me just in case he's in there.
Another bathroom brawl.
I went in there. I started looking through the gaps because I didn't want to do it like
all pervy.
Yeah. Like I started looking through like the cracks in the stalls. I'm like, that's not him. I don't remember what he was wearing, but that might be him.
Why didn't it occur to you to just be like Berto, or just...
Oh. Once I was like, damn. Do you remember what he was wearing? I told my cousin. He was like, no. I was like, I think that's him. So I was like, hey, stop being able to wake up. Because it's a metal door, so it's going to be loud.
Oh, and that motherfucker does have a tendency to fall asleep.
Think. Yo, wake up. Didn't wake up. My cousin was like, I don't fit through the bottom because those doors, there's like a 3-inch gap between the door and the floor.
Yeah, okay.
They're
all
like,
the way
they're,
around.
They're like, that's what I like about that place. Like, the restroom doors
Like, they
are
go
all the way to the top,
down.
and then you
They're
can't.
high up and they're real
You
low.
can't get that weirdo trying to get in underneath the
Yeah.
stall.
So,
So you could technically chill in there. If you need some time, you could chill in there for a while.
but the thing is, he was in there for like over an hour.
Damn.
So
But
I
knowing
waited for
that
the
guy, he falls asleep like pretty fast.
I waited for the guy in the one to the right to leave so I could get up in there and like really bang on the metal wall, right? Like, yo, wake up.
They didn't have a person. Like,
No, there was no one in there.
on the sink.
No one there.
Oh,
Like, cause they have like
because they
servants
usually
there,
do, yeah.
like
People
handing
with
out
the
paper
towels,
towels. Yeah,
yeah,
There was
okay,
no one
okay.
in there.
selling vapes.
Nothing.
You want some gum, bro?
But there was people coming in and out, like, yo, what's going on? I was like, my homeboys in there asleep. They're like, oh man, damn. I was like, yeah, you know.
Boy can't hang. Boy
They're like, I need to give him a bump. I was like, no, thank you. And I told Sammy, I was like, hey, Sammy, he's knocked the fuck out. So you can't fit through the bottom, so I'm gonna have to boost you over the top. So right away, because these things are high as hell too. So like really tall.
Yeah, they are.
So I boosted him up, and he was like, hey, I don't really know him like that. I don't want to see him with his dick out on this. I was like, don't worry about it. Just open the door. I'll wake him up. Opens the door. It smells like shit in there. I think there's shit on the wall. I'm like, oh my God. I think he threw up on the floor. I'm like, hey, wake up. He wakes up. Huh? I'm like, hey, clean yourself up. We're leaving. He's like, all right. I close the door again. He doesn't come out for like 5 minutes. Open it. Go asleep again.
Damn.
I'm like, hey, bitch, wake up. He's like, oh, yeah. I was like, clean yourself. Make sure you clean yourself up. He's like, all right. Close the door. Clean yourself up. We go outside so he can wash his hands. He couldn't wash his hands. He's like, I need to throw up. I was like, there's a trash can right there. I'm not letting you go back into the toilet. Trash can right there. He starts throwing up. There's people coming in and out. And they're like, oh, your homeboy's fucked up. I was like, yeah, a little bit. And then one guy looks at me. He's like, Beto, is that you?
Oh my God! Imagine
Bro,
at
what?
your lowest of low getting recognized.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, that's him. And the guy was like, what the fuck? How you know him? I was like, I've been knowing him since fucking pre-K. He's like, what? And the guy was like, hey, bet I'm gonna tell Frank. I'm like, you know Frank? He's like, yeah. I was like, how do you know him? He's like, oh, I went to A&M. I was like, me too. He's like, what the fuck? And then he stopped throwing up. He washed his hands. We walked out. And by this time, we were already in the restroom for a while. All my cousins come to the restroom. Guys and girls, they come to the restroom. Recording. Hey, y'all good? Y'all stuck or something? I'm like, nah, we're good. We start walking out. I was like, hey, we're leaving straight from here. We're not going back to the table. He's like, nah, let's go back. I'm good. I'm like, no, you're not. So I sit him down. I was like, here, drink this water. Once you're done with the water, we're leaving. He drinks. I was like, all right, let's go. He's like, nah, chill. But he's not even drinking, not talking to nobody, nothing. He's just drinking water. I was like, look, I have your keys. I'm taking you home.
Right.
He's like, are you good to drive? I was like, bro, I didn't even drink. Come on.
Too worried about you, asshole.
Yeah. So we got in the GT 500, right? I started pulling up to leave and stuff. And my cousin's being harassed by some bums on the side of the street. I'm like, hey, what color's your Mustang? And he's like, oh, look at your dumb ass.
What color is your Bugatti?
Yeah, and that's what happened. So he's not. Well, he already asked me not to invite him ever again.
Are you gonna invite him again?
To go out with?
Yeah. He was like, please don't invite me out again. I was home by 7.
He took measures into his own hands.
Damn.
Yeah, and he wasn't there, but
The last time, the day that we had the queso bowl competition, I ended up throwing up that night as well.
oh, some bad cheese.
I want to say it was the lady with the goat cheese, bro, because it was the nastiest one there. And then I had a couple beers, and after a few beers, I'm usually good to go.
It was like heavy cheese, and then it was like
Man,
beer stacked on top.
Crazy part was I just felt like I had like a bunch of cheese. It was like literally like a 2-ounce little cup that they wouldn't fill up all the way, so it'd be like an ounce, and just a little dip with a chip. That's all it was. That's all I had to eat the whole day. I had a couple beers, and I was like, and plus it was hot. I don't know if it was like a mixture of just
That night was your house squeaking a lot?
Was my house squeaking?
I don't know if like in Mexico, whenever like someone farts and like when they're asleep, they're like, "Oh, estaba rechinando la casa." So how did you sleep that night?
I know I slept like a fucking pimp, bro.
No, that's what I did. I went. We were celebrating one of my cousin's birthdays.
Oh,
So,
you know what? Speaking of birthdays, happy birthday to my younger sister. Woo.
Yeah, shouts out to her.
Turning 15.
Oh, we're doing shouts out to the homeboy Ivan at Razzo's liquor store. Sold me these shits right here. Probably gonna go buy some. Everything we drink is probably gonna get bought from there. So
Honestly, yeah, we got some place close by. Oh, we'll get some regular something.
plus, hope they give
This
us a
week was
discount.
supposed to be Twisted Tea, but
Yeah, it's 'cause I got excited. I was like, oh, we need to get these instead.
yeah.
But yeah,
Definitely 9%.
they also have kawamas there. Like they have a little ice chest.
I don't want to drink a fucking kawama on the
I'd be
podcast
down.
because I wouldn't finish it by the time the podcast.
We
is
can
done.
make our guests
No,
drink.
we could.
We can make our guests drink
In
kawama.
a 40-minute podcast.
We
Oh,
could.
let's dip.
We
Easy,
could.
bro. I'll
Kawama.
finish it by the intro.
God damn, I can't down a kawama like that, bro.
Damn.
I mean, there's no need for rush for that, but yeah.
But if I
It is
wanted to, I
possible.
could.
Yeah.
What did you do this weekend? Cause I thought you were gonna go. I didn't even know you were leaving the fucking.
It's funny, bro. They have a group chat. We have a group chat that we've had for like a while, where we like how did it all start? Like last summer, we're like
Man,
we
I
just
met you
ended
in
up
the-
like
yeah, it might have been
Uh,
last summer.
we just started like one day out of the summer. We somehow all ended up like in an outing. You know, it was probably like 4 o'clock, pretty early like in the day, to drink, and then all of a sudden we created a group chat. We called it Day Drinkers.
Yeah.
So we started like trying to plan like outings and such. It wasn't before long that we all got busy, and then
It changed.
It changed to kinda Day Drinkers.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I feel like the outings that we've had, like Sunday fun days, you know, we've definitely haven't had any more weekday outings. But
Oh yeah.
I guess with Sunday fun days,
That's enough.
could we be like go back to actual Day Drinkers?
Well, yeah, with Sunday Fundays, yeah, most definitely, yeah.
Yeah, just like that's all you need, just one day, right? So, other half of the podcast brought up the plans.
No,
And
I
then-
didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't. I asked. I was like, "What do you want to do?"
No, true.
And she was like, "Oh, we'll do poor behavior." And I was
which
like,
is also gonna
and I didn't even ask, "Are y'all sure how many people are going?" I was like, "Table set, table
yeah,
done like that."
boom.
I asked, "Y'all want to go?" No one replied. I asked, "How many people?" No one replied. I was like, "All right, I got the table for this many people."
Boom, done.
Done.
So, anyways, I was seeing like, oh, while this was happening, like the conversation about, like, oh, let's do this, blah blah blah. Oh, this is done, whatever. The whole time, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can't make it. You know, I didn't want to be that person. So I was like, I'll just, like let things go by. I went out this weekend. I was out since like Friday. So afterwards, everybody saw that I was out. So since then, they got like the picture. Oh, he's probably not gonna come. Honestly, if coming back Sunday, I could have made it. Like, if I didn't do like a little stop, like a little tourist town, I could have probably showed up to said place like at 3 p.m.
Oh, perfect time.
But what I'm saying is,
That's when I bought the bottle.
What I'm saying is, fuck y'all. I had my own personal day.
no,
Damn
no,
right.
no. But what I'm saying is,
playing,
if I
I'm
would have
playing.
showed up, if I would have showed up, would that day have gone like how it went, and everybody went home early, or would we have ended up? At
No.
another place?
I told everybody. I was like, look, Sammy was
I
said
don't
the same
know.
thing.
That's what you say now. But when I get there, I'm like, hey, come on, I'm a nice guy.
No, I told Sammy, I was like, hey, Sammy, hey, because he drove me there, right? I was like, hey, just to let you know, I want to be home by 7. He's like, I bet I want to be home by 8. I was like, perfect.
You got lucky because he didn't go home.
He did. Oh no,
He
no,
didn't
but
go
he
home.
ended home by 8. He got home by 8.
Oh, he did his own thing and then.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'm saying
You
got
just had
lucky
you had an
because-
early exit due to circumstances.
It was
Yeah.
I got home by 7. It was like 6:30.
Oh, okay. So you had an uneventful night though. Other than that,
Well, yeah, I fell asleep. That's what I wanted.
but I'm talking about like during the day, asshole. You get to enjoy yourself. You're too busy.
Oh no, I did.
Oh. That's a shitty way to end it though.
Oh yeah, it was. I couldn't even say bye to nobody. I just left. But it's whatever. Wait, were you in San Antonio or in Austin?
Both.
What the fuck? For real?
It's not
Yeah,
that far of a
home.
drive. You can go to both throughout the day, depending how
You went to
early.
San Antonio first, then to Austin?
No.
It was in Austin, then San
first,
Antonio,
San Antonio.
and then back here.
Yeah.
See, you can hit all of them within a day. It's just a matter of
No,
how
no,
early.
not a day. I did
No, of course, of course.
one day in Austin and one day in San Antonio.
But you could do all three in a day, depending on what you're doing and how early you want to get up in the morning to go
Yeah.
do said things.
No, I left work. I did what I had to do like at 12 Friday. By like 1:00, 1:30, I was already on the road. Went to Austin, got there, checked into the hotel, changed, got in some comfortable clothes, and then kayaked to the famous Lady Bird Lake.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was like a last minute thing.
Honestly, Edgar, fuck Dallas. I'm sorry, I had to say it. I just don't like Dallas.
Oh, I never go to
Well,
the city.
Dallas doesn't. Yeah, Dallas doesn't really have anything.
They
Like
don't have shit there, bro.
I never go
and
to the
like for
city.
the longest, I know, bro. For the longest, I hated the way the freeway's set up over there. Because for the longest, they were doing construction on it like how it was here at fucking like 288 for a while.
Oh.
Over there, like the entire time when I first moved here, it was like the first 8 years of in here. Every fucking freeway we took, you'd have to make a detour because it wasn't finished, unfinished. It was so fucking dumb.
You went this weekend?
To Dallas? Fuck no, dude. Actually, for a matter of fact, no. I haven't been to Dallas in over a year. My parents are in Mexico for like the third time.
I
this
think
year.
I think he brings it up because you were talking about taking a Dallas trip. That's why. Because
Oh.
we had talked about it.
But no, yeah,
we
fuck
were kinda set
Dallas.
on
I
going
I
over there.
can't stand Dallas. Mainly because there's
Yeah.
always nothing to do for the most part. And then the freeway is just, bro, I'd much rather sit through fucking traffic on I-10 than sit
Yeah,
through
I
that.
never go to the city.
Yeah, because there's honestly nothing to do in Dallas from what I've heard, or from what I know. Other than
Like
going to,
all
like,
there is pretty much like nightlife,
Ni-
and that's if you can find like a good place.
Escapade.
Like in Austin, like it's not for 6th Street, which is like what we did.
but at this point, it's a little dangerous to go out to 6th Street. No, I'm not saying don't go.
Well, right now it's after like the semester's over. Right now,
There's
it's
a
like
lot
middle
of-
summer, so it's not like no more like It doesn't. It's not as packed as
okay.
as how I
Everybody went
went
back home.
Everyone's back home.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
It's not as packed as how I went for Cinco de Mayo weekend, but
people
It-
people in
it
hot
was
weather
still
do
pretty
crazy
busy.
things for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah. So they did a Lady Bird Lake,
Hot girl
6th
summer.
Street at night, and the next day just drove down to San Antonio in the morning, which is only really from Austin middle, because I stayed in downtown Austin. Down to San Antonio, it was like an hour 20 to like the top of San Antonio for Six Flags.
You went to Six Flags?
Yeah.
That's lit. I used to live in Austin actually.
You're an asshole, bro. You could.
What did you? He's saying I couldn't invite him. You already had like
Yeah,
set
had
plans.
plans.
I
and
could have
shit.
gone.
So yeah, I got you the table. I'm finna go to Six Flags. I'll fuck
he's
with y'all.
like, man, I'm gonna show up
No,
later.
because I showed up. To
Honestly,
Sunday Fun Day.
it's doable because I went Saturday.
Oh, you should, yeah, no, yeah, you could have
I
invited
went
him.
Saturday, yeah.
I showed up Sunday Fun Day hungover. I showed up. I was like, damn, I don't want to be here. And then drank my strawberry margarita.
He had a
down to
he had something
Mimosa
that he
Towers.
had to attend to. You know, it was like it was compromised. Like there's no way around it.
Yeah, there was. I didn't have to be there.
That's what he says.
But he was there anyway.
That's what he says. But he was there anyway. Yeah.
I didn't go on my own.
From your own will.
Yeah.
Damn.
I got picked up.
Damn.
Forced to go. As these things usually happen.
Doesn't matter. You chose to be there. You could have easily unlocked the door, hopped out, did a barrel roll, and walked home. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about you guys. That is always a thought in my mind when I hop into someone else's car that I may potentially have to barrel roll my way out of this bitch. I don't know. That's just it's always been a thought in my head when I was even since I was a kid.
Well, I guess not a thought in my head, but I have thought about it in a certain way. That's why I don't ride with anybody. I drive everywhere. You're
I
not
know-
gonna-
He's like, but I still have the thought of barrel rolling out of the car.
yeah, no.
Look, I know I'm always passenger, but if I'm drunk, I'm like, I'm going down with this ship. I will be the captain. If I'm ever with you and you barrel roll out the fucking truck, I'm staying in the truck.
Well, if honestly,
Hey, look at me. I'm the.
I'm the captain.
I am the captain.
And then barrel rolls out
Unless
the
you
door.
tell me to hop out. Because remember we went to Dragon Box that one day and you're like, hey, get this real quick because there's some people out here. And I was like, oh, okay. I see what's going on.
Bro.
Nah, but
Like 4 a.m. and Jack in the Box, like, you don't know what happens at 4. You
Just
never
a lot.
seen How I Met Your Mother? There's nothing good after 2 a.m.
Nothing good after 2 a.m. That's what happened to Barney.
I don't know what that is. But we're gonna end it there. Next week, hopefully, I'm gonna see what strings I could pull. We'll probably have a guest. Maybe.
Have a guest. Maybe we'll be a little bit more organized. I feel like maybe it was the sudden switch of
Environment.
studio.
Yeah.
It's the pasty walls that threw all of us off.
Yeah. I guess.
It's a test room setting. We all got a little nervous because no one studied. So
Like we have a whole Michelangelo painting right there, and I just keep looking at it.
bro,
Yeah. It's a replica. though.
Picasso.
Oh,
It's a replica. So
You didn't
we
get
have
the
to pay
original out here.
taxes. The real,
It's
the
a-
real one's being held at like a airport facility.
It's an airport facility while Denzel Washington's son tries to bust it out for us.
Yeah.
all right. We'll see y'all next time. Deuce.
Deuce.